are women religious? Because particularly if you read books like the Bible or the Quran, it is abundantly clear that there is almost nothing beneficial for women in religion. Unless you like the fact that God got Mary pregnant without having sex, which for a teenage girl, which is what Mary was, is literally giving her all of the downside of having sex without any of the upside of actually getting to have the fun of having sex. Which, to be honest, is probably preferable to having to have sex with God, as it is clear he has no idea how a woman's body works, and probably thinks that the G-spot is slang for the God spot that the cool kids say when they're going to church. You know, like, yeah, I'm just going to the G-spot to pray to God. What? Which is ironic, because if you can actually manage to find the G-spot, it tends to result in a lot of spontaneous praying to, oh God. Which means I guess we could call it the oh God spot. Plus, you know that if you have sex with God, you are going to end up with an immaculate conception, because he is way too selfish and unreliable to remember to bring along the immaculate contraception. Plus, what about the fact that just in general, books like the Bible tend to do things like force women to marry their rapists? Because if there is one thing that God likes even better than getting unsuspecting and unwed teenage girls pregnant in a society in which he has made it a sin to be pregnant before marriage, it is punishing women for a man's crime. And God doesn't even try to hide how much he hates women, which means if you worship someone who hates you like this is the absolute definition of being in an abusive relationship, where you make excuses for him like, oh, if you just knew him like I do and accepted him into your heart, you would see how much he loves me. And he's not punishing me, he's testing me. And if you could just have faith in him, you would see that while, yes, it seems like he hates every single woman on the face of the earth, he's actually just working in mysterious ways. Look, the only love that I can see that God has for women is his love of being sexist, abusive, degrading, and incredibly violent. Which is why it's so crazy and potentially harmful for women to be religious. Because, let's be honest, if God were real, which thanks Satan he's not, he would not be worshipped, but instead he would be arrested and sent straight to jail for abuse, rape, and domestic violence. God said go screw, get down and dirty while you're doing the do. God said go bang, go slam in every way you can. Yes, God said go screw, make sure you call out my name when you do.